What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Colorado Native Outdoors. It is, let's see, what is today? Saturday the 30th. We got 3 days before bear season opens. I figured, you know what? Why don't we go out and check the cameras one last time before season hits. So, let's go get some gas, something to drink, and head on up, and I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright, so we made it up the mountain. We do gotta take a small detour before we go to the camera. Gotta go find my brother and bring him a set of Allen keys for his sight. So, we're, what about, I think there's a deer. If they're at where I think they are, then we only have about maybe 3.5-5 minutes before we get to them, if they're in the spot that I think they are. So hopefully they are, but I'll let you guys know when I get to them. So now, we're basically going on an adventure to find a needle in a haystack. I have no idea where him and my stepdad are. And wherever they're at, they don't have cell service now, so I can't get a hold of them. And it's kind of aggravating. If you're going to have somebody drop something off for you while you're hunting, it's probably a good idea that you stay within cell service, or let the person know where you're going to be. 'Cause I know they're up here somewhere, I just don't know where. There's a dozen places that they can be, and I have no clue on where they might be. So, yeah, we're going to drive around for a bit and try to find these bastards. Keep y'all informed. I'm back, and still haven't found them. So now we're backtracking and heading back to the original spot where I figured they might be. And if we don't see them between now and there, then we're just going to head straight to the cameras. I'm not wanting to stay up here and try finding them all day. So, hopefully we get back over here and we can find them. If not, well, my brother's just going to be out of luck for the day. And I'll come by the house later and give him the Allen keys. But with no texts or calls from them on where they're at, I have no idea where to look. But at least we tried. If we don't find them, we did try. And that's what counts. Alright, well, no luck with finding them. So, we're just going boot, scoot, and boogie all the way to the cameras. And, if they get, get service and they get a hold of me, I'm not coming back up here. They can come to me. But, we tried. I just have no clue on where they might be exactly. I mean, there's a lot of spots that they could be up here, and no telling where they're at. Especially with, like I said, no phone service to get a hold of them, or pinpoints on Onyx. Nothing. So, oh well. Let's go ahead and, like I said, get over the cameras and check those and see if we have a bear. See y'all when we get there. Man, I sure am hoping that I do not get rained on, because those clouds are dark as hell. And that's towards the area that we're going to. It better not rain. I don't want to deal with the rain at all. Alright, we made it to the cameras. We're going to walk up this same trail that I had the bear growling at me last week and get to him. But hopefully we have some pictures of, I'm hoping, the same bear that was messing with the camera a couple weeks ago. If not, I'm fine with any bear, really, as long as it's a legal bear. And I'm hoping that the batteries aren't dead in the camera. This way they can stay out until Tuesday. I can erase the pictures that are on the camera right now, or on the SD cards now, and we'll be able to see if anything came back by Tuesday. But we're gonna go get up here to the first two cameras, check those, keep our eye out for Yogi Bear. Because I'm walking the exact same trail that I was growled at last week. But see you guys when we get there. Alright, I made it to the first two cameras. There's one right over there. You can't really see it on the camera. And then there's this brown one. And I can already tell that this brown one's been moved, because it was sitting like that. And now, as we pull up to it, it's sitting like this. So, that's good news. Matter of fact, I see another puncture hole in it. So, let's get this SD card out and check. Okay, as I opened the camera, it was switched to off. And I'm almost positive that, yeah, there's no pictures on this camera. And I'm almost positive that I turned the camera on. That's fucking aggravating, dude. Damn. Well, there's that one. I'm almost positive I turned this goddamn camera on, dude. That is so annoying. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and double check. But till then, we're just gonna leave it. So let's get this set back up, and then let's go check the one that's over there. I'm not even going to turn that camera back on just yet until we get done with checking this one. This one I know I turned on. Yeah, it's set on to on. So let's see. And the batteries are dead. That's cool. Dude, I don't know what is up with these batteries lately, but here lately they just keep dying stupid quickly. So let's just go ahead and get this camera off the tree. We'll take it out. There's no point of it staying out here if the camera's dead. That's twice now that this camera has died within a week. And I don't really understand why it's dying so quickly. Maybe water got inside of it or something like that, shorted it out, or the battery that I bought are just terrible. I don't know. But this one should have pictures on it, hopefully. If not, I'm going to be upset. So let's check. Crap. Pull it back out. allow. Library, TCM. Is it this one? Nope. This one? Yep. There's a bunch of pictures. Let's see. That's the day I set it up. God, I look weird. Oh, you guys can't even see the screen. I don't know how many pictures there actually is. But there's a lot. The hell is that on my screen? A bug? Yep, a bug. A fly or something. So I know that brown camera was definitely messed with because it was crooked. There's a deer. A bunny rabbit? Yeah, there's a bunny rabbit. There's a deer. Deer. There goes a deer. Not seeing the pictures I want though. I haven't seen any nighttime photos, which is a little weird. Now we're starting to get into nighttime photos. There's a skunk. Another deer. A bluebird. That's kind of cool. Ooh, what was that? There's a bear. I don't know if you guys can see it, but right there, there's a bear. Look like a small bear, but nonetheless, it's a bear. Is it the same bear that messed with the camera the first time? No clue. Absolutely no idea. There's so many pictures though. That's a bad thing about this camera. Probably why it died so quick too, is the smallest little bit of movement sets it off. Even just like the shadows from the clouds will set it off. Well, I'm going to go through here, keep going through them, and if I find another picture of a bear, I'll let you guys know. Alright, so there wasn't any other pictures of a bear, but let's go ahead and get this one turned back on. And go to the next camera. But this one, I have to go back and look, but I'm almost positive I turned this camera on. And like I said, it's been... Double check again. Okay, yeah, it is on. But it's been punctured again. So, I have no idea what happened, but whatever. We're going to leave it till Tuesday and go from there. But we know that a bear has been back, which is good. So let's go. I don't remember where the other one's at. It's up there somewhere. No clue where, but I'll find it. and I will see you guys when I get there. It's actually a whole lot closer than I thought it was. Didn't think it was that close, but nonetheless, there's a camera, so let's get it checked out. If I remember correctly, last time this camera only had one picture on it, and I don't know why. But starting off, it's already looking promising. That's the day I set it up. There's a bear right there. There's definitely an ear. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but definitely an ear. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna go through these and I will let you guys know. Alright, there's nothing new on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete all these pictures and I'm going to move it back down to the other camera. And since we took that other one out. And then after that, we're going to get the hell out of here because it is starting to rain. I don't know if you can hear it. And down the road where we come in at, it looks like it's downpouring. So we're going to hurry up and get out of here. So I'm going to get this off the tree, get it set up, and I'll see you guys after that. I will say one thing that's nice about this rain though is, unlike every other time we came up here to check cameras, it's been super hot. So I'm okay with the rain, to be honest with you. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna come back over here and put this camera right on this tree. And hopefully get some more pictures. Get that set up and then let's get out of here. All right, that's all said and done. I really wish I knew why that camera was turned off, because I'm almost positive I turned it on last time we were up and we set them up or brought them back up, but maybe I didn't. I don't know. We do know that there was a bear back at that camera from what the other camera showed. But I only seen one picture of it. But I didn't go through all of the pictures. There's still like 700 some pictures that I have to go through. But I'm going to do that when I get back home and go through like all the videos and all that it took as well. I'm kind of speechless about it. I don't know. I really don't know what happened. But regardless, we took one camera out due to it being dead again for some weird reason, and left two cameras out. Moved the one that was up top down low to where the brown one's at, to where the bear was at, and we'll see Tuesday if anything's came back or not. I'm hoping something does come back, and I'm hoping the bear that's been hanging around that camera does come back. But there's no telling. There's also no telling on how many people are going to be in this same spot come opening day. One of those things of public land hunting. Matter of who gets here first and like that. But walking the trails and all that, I haven't seen any other boot prints besides mine. So I don't think anybody's been over in that spot. But I mean, this area is big. You got everything over there. You got everything over there. All the way around. Not to mention everything that's on the backside of this hill. Quite a bit, which come season, we are going to top out this hill that's right behind us. There's an old road that you can walk up. You can't drive up it anymore, but you can walk up it. And it'll take you to the top of that cliff up there, and you can look on the backside. So opening day, or once season starts and all that. I don't know about opening day. Opening day we might just focus on where the cameras are at, where we know there's a bear. But regardless, come season, we are going to wander up that old road and up top to do some glassing and all that, and hopefully, potentially come across a bear that we can fling an arrow at, you know, or attempt stalking. One of the two. But we're almost back to the car now, so we're gonna ease our way on out of here and head back home. I still haven't heard anything from my little brother, so no clue on that. But I think we're going to go home, because I don't know if you can tell by how I sound, but I've been sick. I'm getting over it, but still congested and coughing and all that junk. And I'm kind of over it. I'm tired of it. It's driving me nuts. But let's ease our way on home, and that will be the end of this video, and we will see you guys come opening day. So make sure you like, you subscribe, and you tune in for the opening day video. We'll see you guys then. Alright guys, so I'm back. I just got a text from my stepdad telling me where they were, and that my little brother has an arrow and a goat. So we're gonna boot scoot boogie back that way. I'm still about 20 minutes away from them, but we're gonna go get over there and potentially, hopefully, lend a hand, especially since it's raining here. I don't know if it's raining over there. It looks like it might be, or it looks like it's about to be. He didn't say if it's on the ground or not. All he said was where they were and that they have an arrow in one. So we're gonna get over there and we'll find out. But I'll keep you guys updated and let you guys know when we get there. So it's raining 10 times worse over on this side of the mountain, and we're still not even anywhere near them. We still got probably about 15 minutes before we get to them. So it doesn't look like it's letting up anytime soon. As I say that, it starts to let up. Wow. Either way, yeah, it's raining its ass off over on this side. I'm glad we got out of there before it started doing that to us. Oh, it's fine with the sprinkling. I ain't okay with the downpouring. I'm not about to get soaked. No, thank you. Anyway, let's continue on and heading to them. Alrighty guys, so I spoke with my stepdad, and by the sounds of it, I don't know if the goat is down or not. He said that they're looking at him, but he was trying to get in contact with the local DOW officer. So by the sounds of it, the goat's on private land now. Luckily, I was able to get in contact with one of the local DOW officers, and I don't know if he's heading up here or he's contacting the main officer that this unit is for, or who controls this unit. But we're still on our way to him. We're fairly close, still about 5-10 minutes, but I have no clue if the goat is down or not. So my stepdad just said that they're looking at him, but they're trying to get in contact with local DOW officer. So hopefully all goes well, and you know, either the one I spoke to or the main officer that patrols this area comes up and helps them out. But we're going to keep on chugging along and get on over to them. Like I said, I know exactly where they're at now, so it won't be hard to find them, and I'll let you guys know when we get there. Well guys, unfortunately my brother wasn't able to get another shot off on that buck, and from what they were telling me when I first met up with them was the buck kind of jumped the string and the arrow hit kind of his leg and on the back rump, somewhere around that area, which is true. But they were telling me that this buck, you know, crossed over, still on the state trust land, but it was state trust, no public access. So there was nothing they could do except try to get a hold of a game warden. And that buck stood there in one spot for about an hour, and then finally topped over the ridge, still on the no public access, and stood in another spot for another an hour. So we waited around for the deal, you know, for the off game warden for about 2 hours. But luckily, there was a ranch that was right next to where me and my brother were sitting watching this goat from the road that was having some event or something like that. And a game warden came out of there and told us that that ranch is actually a headquarters for before state trust land and all that. So we went down there and they gave us permission to go on to the no public access state trust land, which is amazing, you know. Even if it was a homeowner or not, being able to get that permission to go retrieve an animal, or at least, you know, try to finish off an animal that's wounded, is a great thing. But just unfortunately, it just wasn't in the cards for us. He had the opportunity. We got within 55 yards, and it was a quartering away shot, but he didn't really have little to no time to even really pull back or even try to fling an arrow. That buck was already onto us from the get-go, watching us from the road the entire time. And we chased after him for a bit, as you guys seen. The game warden did actually finally show up. I spoke with my stepdad, and game warden told us that it was our call. It's you know, we did the right thing of getting the permission to go after the wounded animal and to pursue to finish off the wounded animal. But sometimes you just can't get out, you know, get to them or get another shot opportunity. So we made the call, we backed out, and now, I don't know if you can hear, it's actually raining its ass off. So I think my brother and my stepdad said that they've seen another goat that they might go see if they can get eyes on. But if not, then they're just going to back out too and come back tomorrow and see if they can't find that same goat again. Because I mean, his back leg, it's completely, it's mangled. It's a helicopter. It's just flopping around. It's, you know, it's heartbreaking. It is. But I mean, that's why it's called hunting and not killing. Least we can say is that we tried, you know, we did the right thing instead of doing the wrong thing and going onto the property without permission. So I think what I'm going to do is just head on home. I wasn't even planning on staying out here all day. So I plan on coming up and checking my cameras. That was it. And dropping off the Allen keys to my brother. And then it turned into this situation, you know. But I think I'm just going to head on home. Kind of tired, I'm hungry. Relax, get my stuff packed and ready for Tuesday. And probably go from there. So I think that's what I'm just going ahead and going to do. That being said, this is officially the end of this video. Make sure you do like and subscribe. It helps out a lot. And make sure you hit that bell and tune in for Tuesday, that opening day video of bear hunt season. We're going to try to get a bear on the ground. If not, at least see a bear, hopefully, is all I want to do. We'll catch you guys in the next one.